Hello everyone, my name is Mehrad and today we'll take a look at 10 scary movies. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, well with that said, let's begin. A YouTuber known as Welcome to the Woods UK regularly shares his camping adventures across the country, documenting his experiences and discoveries along the way. In a video posted to his channel in February 2024, he sets out to spend the night in a secluded cabin he's been building deep in the woods. But what starts as a simple DIY project soon takes a shocking turn. Watch this.
Don't know what is going on here. This woodland just gets stranger and stranger, but the gutting thing is I was hoping to show you lot that cabin built from start to finish. It was just going to be a little cabin. Might as well show you it now. It's wrecked, but I might as well show you it's wrecked now. But I'll show you the video I was starting to make that would have probably took a month or two to put up. Although there weren't a lot of work put into that frame, there was a lot of work elsewhere on the yard where I've broken down about 50-60 large 7-foot pallets, broken all the boarding off it to make walls for that. I even measured up my stove, so a little stove would have gone in there.
Sadly, the shed structure he was trying to build was destroyed by a trespasser, much to the man's obvious displeasure. Sometime later, he records 2 trail cam videos which end up capturing something equally fascinating and freaky.
There's a figure at night time that's in the right hand side of, I believe it's camera 6. Starts off, comes out of the woodland, and then all of a sudden it seems to trigger the camera again and then come back out. That again happened about a week later on camera 4, but this time it's daytime and it's a bit more explainable. I mean, it looks to me like someone's in there poaching for the deer perhaps, or doing a bit of wildlife photography, but whoever it is shouldn't be there.
As you can see, a person wearing some kind of camouflage is shown walking around a forest. Who is this guy? Nobody knows. He then sets up his camp to spend the night in the forest, hoping to film whoever walks around late at night. The man is prepared with a sound trap that will hopefully scare off the person if they get too close to the camp. We then see footage of the man laying down for the night when he's suddenly surprised by something outside. He can hear something walking around in the forest, banging on the trees. Whoever this person is and what their motives are remains completely unknown. In a second video uploaded by the YouTuber, he sets up a dummy camp as a trap to film the mysterious figure walking around the forest.
Don't know if you can see it, but just against that tree that's out there in the opening, that is the decoy camp.
I'll show you exactly where we are with an arrow.
As you can see, once you're shut inside, it's quite cosy. I want to keep this light as low as I can. But it sounds like a woman shouting or screaming. Jesus. Jesus. What the hell is that?
What the hell is that? Switch over to night vision 1 second.
What he captured was quite shocking indeed. A woman can be heard screaming somewhere in the distance. Amazingly, the man ended up staying the night there and didn't immediately leave after hearing those screams. Let's just hope he never returns to this place, because next time things could take an even darker turn. A man named Kevin Vital posted a video to his YouTube channel all the way back in October 2012 that showcases some seriously creepy things happening inside the comfort of his own home. In the video, we watch as Kevin moves around the house, clearly searching for something. It isn't until the 1.5 minute mark that we finally find out what he's looking for. And as you might expect, it's something terrifying.
You making that shit beep in your ears, huh? Talking?
A strange shadow figure can be seen appearing at the bottom of the screen. Also, pay close attention to this shot right here. Look carefully at the front door. The shadow figure dashes past it multiple times. There's just something so unsettling about this video. It's hard to say exactly what it is, but it gives off a strange and chilling vibe. This video is proof that even being inside your own home doesn't necessarily mean you're truly safe. This next video we're about to watch comes from a Mexican TikToker named Jos Gambu. Jos works as a trucker for an undisclosed company, and in this video he can be seen walking around his truck. At first, it seems like nothing unusual could possibly happen, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Watch what happens as Jos slowly walks around the perimeter of the truck. Did you see it? If you look carefully enough, you should be able to spot a strange entity creepily lurking behind the wheel of Jos's truck. Sadly, there isn't any context provided with the video, and no updates have been posted since. So, unfortunately, we'll likely never know what happened after this. But if you're watching this and you work as a trucker for a living, be sure to keep this video in mind the next time you clock off for the day. A Reddit user by the name of Can't Stop Giggling posted this strange video to Reddit about 2 weeks ago. The footage, recorded back in 2015, shows him wandering through the Massachusetts woods, seemingly searching for something. As he carefully creeps through the trees, doing his best not to make any loud noises, one naturally has to wonder, what is he trying so hard not to scare off? And then we finally see it.
What the f is that? Oh my God.
Out of nowhere, a hairy entity can be seen stalking its way through the forest before eventually disappearing into the trees, never to be seen or heard from again. The uploader himself believes this to be a baby Bigfoot, and just by looking at its appearance, that description seems quite accurate. Of course, as with every Bigfoot sighting, we should take this with a grain of salt. there's always the possibility that this is a hoax. But what do you think? Did this Reddit user actually capture legitimate footage of a baby Bigfoot? Or was it something else? If so, what could it be? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. A Reddit user known as Mandrew338 posted a truly fascinating video on the popular UFO subreddit. A video that has certainly gotten a lot of people talking over the past few months. For context, here's how the story goes. At approximately 4:05 a.m. on January 1st, 2025, a helicopter crew flying northeast from Yuma to downtown Phoenix observed two unidentified aircraft moving northward. The pilot, an experienced former U.S. Army Black Hawk pilot, noted that neither aircraft was visible on ADS-BIN, a passive radar system that typically detects other aircraft in real time. What made this even more unusual was that the aircraft had no visible navigation lights, a strange occurrence given the direction they were traveling and the crew's ability to see such lights using night vision goggles and ODS. One aircraft descended and disappeared, while the other descended and moved away before vanishing shortly after. Moments later, more unidentified objects appeared, prompting the crew to begin filming. Given their extensive experience flying at night and observing various aerial phenomena, including flares, satellites, meteors, and military aircraft, the crew found these sightings highly unusual. The crew consisted of the pilot, a paramedic with 2 years of night flying experience, a nurse with prior military medic experience. They emphasized that distinguishing depth through NODs, which is night vision goggles, can be challenging, as brighter objects generally appear closer due to their halos. Upon reviewing the footage, the nurse noted that while some depth information was lost compared to viewing through binocular NODs, the objects were clearly visible in front of low-altitude clouds and terrain ruling out satellites. The full 20-minute video, along with a flight radar screenshot, was provided for further analysis. Interestingly, the sighting occurred near restricted military airspace and a nuclear facility, adding to the mystery. While the crew remains open to rational explanations, they were still perplexed by the event, as it differed significantly from anything they had previously encountered. This is by far one of the most interesting UFO videos I've seen in a long time. It's no surprise that it has become a hot topic on the UFO subreddit, and for good reason. So tell me, what do you guys make of this video? As always, be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments.